I have several roles to share with you today. I have some overnight options, full-time, part-time, in healthcare and in tech, and they range up to $34 per hour. And again, none of these require you to have a degree, and I do have an entry-level option as well, I believe. So please stick around if you're interested in any of that. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. Welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome for the first time. Thank you for joining us. And again, if you're new, make sure you check the description box for your free download. It's a PDF with clickable links to 15 remote job sites that you can use to enhance your remote job search. Okay, so look for that down in the description box below. It is completely free. And you also get to sign up for my email list. I don't bombard your inbox, I promise. I only send you usable information, side hustle ideas, exclusive job leads that I don't share on YouTube, plus updates to what I've shared to YouTube so you don't miss any hot leads. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. First, we're going to look at a role or a few roles at Calendly. If you're not familiar, they are a software company that offers essentially a calendar in an app form that businesses use to schedule their days, meetings, and what have you. Very popular, very widely used, and a strong, strong foundation. And as you can tell, they are growing. So they have some customer support specialist roles available. Now, they do have several. The one I'm going to highlight that because it's a little bit different in schedule is that it's an overnight shift. Some people might need that if they need to work those type of hours. This one is midnight to 9 a.m. Eastern time, and they also have two other ones listed for 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern as well. So let's take a look at the overnight shift. So as a customer support specialist, this is a Sunday through Thursday role. I just told you the hours there. And what's so great about working on Calendly's customer experience team? We provide a high-touch experience to each customer and enable them to maximize our product so they can gain valuable time back into their day-to-day. So what you're going to be doing is you'll be resolving tickets via live chat, phone, or email. So if you don't like being on the phone, don't worry because it's just minimal phone, part-time phone. You won't be on the phone back to back. You will have, chat and emails as well. Promptly in a fast-paced environment and effectively maintain expert level product knowledge. So of course, you're just going to be helping people with any issues they may be having, whether it's with scheduling. You must take a consultative approach to problem solving, have great communication skills, of course, and they're going to train you as well. So you're going to be familiar with the Calendly product and how to use it effectively so you can help the customers. You must be able to empathize with customers with every interaction. So people are probably going to be frustrated or having issues. So you need to be able to just kind of be understanding and patient with them, of course. What they're looking for you to have is not a ton of experience, 1 or more years of experience in software, customer support. So just with a software program that, if you've helped in a customer support capacity. And honestly, if you haven't worked specifically for a software company, if you have any customer service or support experience, if they're only asking for a year, that's specifically, software, really, if you have, more than that, let's say 2 years of customer service experience in a different industry, I would still apply because they're going to have to train you anyway because you need to learn their specific platform to be able to speak to and help their customers. So don't count yourself out if your support experience is not software specific. Technical software troubleshooting skill and experience is preferred, of course. Live chat or phone customer support experience is a plus. Someone who thrives in a challenging and fast-paced environment. Great communication skills, of course, be great with your time management. You got to be able to be compassionate and customer-centric, and you must be able to work lawfully in the United States of America. Calendly does not engage in immigration sponsorship at this time. And again, this is a 5 days per week role. This is full time, and it will include one weekend day as it showed you above, Sunday through Thursday, again, midnight to 9 a.m. Eastern. And the salary for this role on the low end is $19.62, and it ranges all the way up to $26.55 per hour. Okay, so again, that is with Calendly, and if you don't want to work overnight, remember they do have those other positions I showed you. Where did it go? Well, you saw it on the previous page where it was 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if that works better for you and you're interested, check that out as well. It's the same job title. Let's jump into the next one. This is with the company Housecall Pro. I've shared them a few times on the channel before. Essentially, they're a software platform that household service providers could use to manage their businesses. So if you need someone to work with, like a plumber, or if they work electrical systems or things like that, any kind of service that you would call for your home, those professionals would use Housecall Pro to kind of help streamline their business processes and their payments. So that company, Housecall Pro, or this company rather, is looking for a retention specialist. You must be remote anywhere within the U.S. And they offer a generous benefits program. You get your insurance coverages and 401k, paid holidays, and flexible take it as you need it paid time off, monthly tech reimbursements, and a culture built on innovation that values big ideas no matter where they come from. It says, as a retention specialist, you're a great communicator. You're comfortable taking on complex projects with a diverse set of stakeholders. So those will be essentially the customers or the business owners that you'd be helping. Just being able to comfortably work with and communicate with a diverse set of people. And the qualifications, for this role would be a bachelor's degree is preferred, but it is not required. 2 to 4 years of full-time sales and or customer support experience, and they don't specify any particular industry. You must have experience, meeting sales metrics or productivity metrics, experience in developing relationships with customers and serving as a consultant, and a professional attitude and demeanor when interacting with others. So a pretty basic set of qualifications that are mostly just pretty much all transferable skills. So nothing too deep there, and for a pretty decent salary for customer support. It's on the low end $25.10 per hour, all the way up to $33.65 per hour. Okay, again, this is with Housecall Pro, and it is a retention specialist, which essentially falls under the customer service umbrella. Usually this position helps to keep their customers on board, hence retention. And if they're having issues, just kind of help them work through those so that they don't quit using the platform, essentially. Next, this is the part-time role I referenced. This is with the company Nutrafol. They're looking for a social media response associate. It's part-time and contract role anywhere within the U.S. So if you're looking for something that you can just kind of do on the side, maybe you have a full-time job and you want to just add something else that isn't a full-time or a full W-2 position. You just need something contract-based. This can be a good option for you. Now, Nutrafol is seeking a highly motivated. Well, first, if you're not familiar, it says we're a growing company. Everything we do to help people grow into the best version of themselves. As the pioneers of hair wellness, they create hair supplements. We create clinically tested products for hair growth and provide support for people at every step of their hair journey. So they're seeking a highly motivated and versatile part-time contract social media response associate to support our ever-growing digital audience. The contract length is 6 months, okay? This is fully remote. It does require flexibility across the following time zones: Pacific and Mountain Time, and we prefer you are based in one of these time zones, as the schedule is subject to change based on business needs, but this will be your schedule 99% of the time. The schedule will be Tuesday to Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday. Please see below. So as you can see here, they've listed out the schedule based on the different time zones they mentioned, so you can look at that there and see if any of that works for you, where you are, or what you're looking for currently. And then they go into great detail about the responsibilities. Of course, you're going to be engaging with their online community, responding to comments in a timely manner. You're going to identify, monitor, and respond to reviews and comments on the sites. So essentially just tapping into social media and their channels and seeing, what customers are having issues with, what their complaints might be, what things that they're loving. Just, make sure you're engaging with them and letting them know that they're supported in their use of their products. Now, the requirement is 2 to 3 years of relevant customer service experience, strong copywriter with the ability to communicate effectively, essentially just a writer, being able to speak to the Nutrafol products. You have a deep understanding of community and how our communication in digital spaces impacts it. Familiarity with CX is just a tech acronym for customer service and response tools. Demonstrate consistent and reliable performance. Must be a problem solver. Thrive in a startup environment that's fast-paced. Have great attention to detail and a passion for all things wellness, beauty, and lifestyle. My type of time. Okay. Now, the hourly rate for this role is $32 per hour. So that is a pretty high salary for a part-time job for one, and especially for customer this is a type of customer support role because you are supporting their customers specifically on social media, which also means this is a no phones role. So that's pretty great right there. Next up, we have CVS. This pops up on the channel frequently. This is one of those healthcare companies that, is massive across the US, and also they are pretty much always hiring. Their latest customer service role is a customer service rep. This is full-time within the US, and you already know what you're going to be doing. You're going to be answering questions and resolving issues on the phone, some letters, and just helping customers with whatever they're needing help with. You're going to educate providers with related information to answer their unasked questions, like additional plan details, benefit plan options, different service tools they can utilize. You're going to assist them with credential and recredentialing and contracting questions, and assist in compiling claim data for audits, determines medical necessity. They go into a lot of detail here, so you can read all of this regarding what you would be doing in this role. Let's look at the specific requirements: a familiarity with Microsoft Office products, ability to maneuver through multiple system applications, simultaneously, excellent customer service skills. You must have secure internet speed, of course, and access. Your workplace location must be set up with a direct connection to the router. And you must have a private and secure workspace. Of course, working in healthcare, you want to make sure you can abide to those HIPAA laws and keep patient information private and not in an open area like at a cafe or something like that where other people can see, this secure personal information of the patients or providers. And the preferred qualifications, so these aren't even required, is a healthcare background and experience in a highly transactional call center environment. So that's a plus if you have that experience, but if you don't worry about it. And as far as education, you just need to have a high school diploma or GED equivalent. This is a full-time role, and the pay on the low end is $17 per hour. So if you're brand new, maybe this is one of your first jobs or something if you haven't worked in a really long time, you probably might start on this end. But if you have some experience, especially in customer service, or especially even more so in healthcare, you can aim for this $34 end here. Okay? And again, please make sure you grab your free download in the description box below. Like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend or family member that could benefit from this information. And if you need some help creating your resume or cover letter, utilize a free AI tool called earnbetter.com. Now, with any AI tool, they are not perfect, but this really helps you get those ATS-friendly keywords and hot words on your resume. Upload your base resume after you've created your free account. You could paste in the job description and title, and it will pull those keywords for you that you need to have on your resume. And then you can just go in and edit it, make it more sound more like you, remove anything that sounds a little off or weird, and you have an easy resume that saves you a lot of time from building these, because it takes time to make a great resume and cover letter, and we could all save time wherever we can these days, okay? So thank you so much for watching and tuning in every week. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Let me know in the description box what kind of roles you're looking for, whether it be the industry, full-time, part-time, what kind of hours, daytime hours, nighttime hours, so I can better tailor my search to help you best. And I'll talk to you guys again soon.